Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So I suppose we can argue that that head and shoulder is pretty well validated after yesterday, and it's amazing how often the retests just don't work. So the retest probably happened on a lower time frame, but on the higher time frames it's very difficult to wait. And this is where a lot of us get trapped. So a lot of the retail traders, because we start seeing these setups like this, and we wait for the retest. Retest never happens, and we get frustrated, and the fear of missing out sets in. And then the next time you see it, you jump in, and then it reverses against you and turns it into range. It goes to the top, and it just frustrates you. So, word of advice here, and just talking from experience, if you miss something like that, so be it, don't worry about it. Look for the next opportunity. So at the moment we have a measured move around what are we, around 11,037, but then we also have quite a bit of support here at 11,227. Okay, so, and I think I'm going to just do that. Let's get down to the lower time frames. Right, so that was a pretty big sell-off that we've had this week. It's a massive move to the downside. Not sure why we stopped there. Oh, we're just short of a gap. Oh, there's another gap here. Let's just put both of these gaps in. Okay, so you can see there's the gap open there, there's a gap, there's another gap further down. Okay, there's another gap even further down. So those are going to act as magnets at the moment, especially with the momentum we've got at the moment. Right, so you can see, if you just look at the 3 hour, we closed below, then we gapped up, and I suppose you could argue that that was a rejection bar, not a decent one, but it was a rejection bar, probably an entry for a short. I didn't take that. I wasn't. It wasn't good enough for me. But anyway, that's the perfect of hindsight. Nothing really we can see here. We've got these gaps, so just bear that in mind. And I think if you look at the hour, we've got a little bit of a flag brewing on here. We've got gaps to the upside now as well, which are going to be pretty strong magnets at the same time. And the problem that Germany's got at the moment is that they're talking about a month-long lockdown or hard lockdown. And that's pretty much something similar to what South Africa did. So all non-essential businesses are shut. So in other words, all you can do is buy food. In South Africa, we couldn't buy alcohol, couldn't buy cigarettes, couldn't buy clothes, couldn't buy blankets, couldn't buy electric appliances. All we could really buy was food. So that kind of stuff just destroys businesses and kills the small businessman. So that basically the panic of yesterday. That's a lot of that panic from yesterday was pretty much that. And then obviously you've got other European countries as well talking about hard lockdowns as they go into winter now. So anyway, so Europe has got their own issues, and then obviously you've got the political noise in the US. So all in all, it's should equate to a lot of fun and games. I just want to check quickly where the futures market is on the DAX right now, and we're up 0.61%. So we're at 11,584. That's 20 points above where we closed. So it's roughly in the same area. I wouldn't write home about that at the moment. Okay, so same thing, guys. I've moved down to 15 minutes, and there wasn't really an entry on the 15-minute yesterday. But you could have just jumped in, but I don't like jumping in. You can see you had the gap down and then gradually moved to the downside. I think just pay attention to what's happening here, because we've moved sharp down here, and then we've gone into a bit of a channel. We've broken the channel. So I hope you can see that. There's the channel. Okay, so we spiked down, we came up, so it's a sharp move down, up, and then get some structure in a channel, and then break the channel, reject the channel, and basically reject the channel a second time. So pay attention to that pattern that you see there. For me at the moment, if that level holds, which is 11,567, so in other words a break above and a retest, that would give you some confidence for a move to the upside. But I think what you want to do is trade with the trend, and the trend is down. So what you're going to be looking for, and look for it on the hour, is where we're going to move up to. And there's nothing really that's going to offer resistance. There's a gap, and then there is some support here at 12.069, and the gap is at 11.937. So somewhere in probably around 1200 is probably a good area to start looking at shorts again. For now, I think there's possibly a long scalp on offer, but I think I'm going to just stay out of these markets until the elections are over and until we know what's happening in Europe as well. Okay, and the Euro USD as well, which is a key catalyst for this market, is just all over the place right now. So yeah, it's a case of traders not really knowing what direction to go. There's going to be a lot of bears that are screaming and jumping up and down and telling you that you're wrong if you're looking for long entries, and there's going to be a lot of bulls that are telling the bears they're wrong. So, and that's just a pure sign of confusion. Okay, so whatever you do, keep those stops tight. I wouldn't be shorting down here. I'd wait for a pullback up into the 1200 area and then look for the short, possibly a long scalp. If we hold up above 11.567, and I'd have a really tight stop of 11.440, I think would be a good stop area, and then I'll be looking for this gap. Okay, at 11.937, get out of it and wait for something else. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.